A human trafficking ring broken up in Dallas. Tonight, investigators say at least 3 girls are free, thanks to help from an ice cream truck driver.
One of the victims ran out of a West Dallas home where she was being held, hopped on that truck, and rode to safety. News 8's Damon Fernandez shows us what happened next.
It was just down the street back here in West Dallas where 3 human trafficking victims described the house of horrors. They claim they were forced to stay in against their will. 3711 Morris Street. It's the West Dallas house where investigators say Desmond Quintana Bethany and Bailey Jane Hance were up to no good. The pair was allegedly operating a sex trafficking enterprise here. The victims identified Bethany as a pimp who held them against their will. They say Hance was his bottom girl or accomplice who helped lure the women they held captive here. At least 3 victims say they were routinely raped. They claim Bethany and Vance would beat them with various items, including clothing hangers, boxing gloves, his fists, and tree branches as punishment. Another victim told investigators the suspect would give them drugs like heroin, ecstasy, and cocaine to keep the girls doped up as a means of control before forcing them to go on sex dates for money. According to court documents, one of the victims says she managed to escape this house back here when Bethany let her take out the trash. She says she sprinted away and jumped onto an ice cream truck. The ice cream vendor drove to a nearby school and helped flag down police.
This is a real problem right here in our community as well as our state.
Karen Green is director and founder of Haven of Love, an organization focused on providing resources to women trying to escape human trafficking. She says these arrests show neighbors need to be alert.
You need to start paying attention to what's going on next door to you or across the street from you.
We did some digging and learned it's not the first time the pair's been locked up on prostitution-related charges. Public records show Bethany and Hance spent time in an Oklahoma jail back in 2016. A man across the street from Bethany's house on Morris Street came outside, identifying himself as Bethany's father. He called police after shouting and hurling threats. Police told him we had every right to be on a public street. For now, Bethany and Hance remain in federal custody. Damon Fernandez, Channel 8 News.